Alright, y'all, so I am on the road to redemption. So for any of y'all that don't know what that means, I am headed to Phoenix, Arizona. Now, the last time I went to Phoenix, or actually I was going through Phoenix from Cali, I got put out of service. So I had a load. I was in a company truck. I was in the Volvo. I picked up a load out of some place. I don't really remember. I can't stand Cali. I don't want to go back. I don't plan to go back. But I mean, hey, if the load is light, we'll run it if also the money's paying. So I had a 3,700 pound load, man. There was one little basket of the oxygen tanks, and for whatever reason, this load required like 6 different placards. So for you guys that know about hazmat, you got to put every single placard, all 4, you know what I'm saying, on all 4 faces of the trailer. So I ended up getting pulled over, got a level 2 inspection. I believe it was level 2, and I got put out of service because the DOT officer was claiming that I was missing a placard that was I was supposed to have. So, you know, it went from, hey, how you doing, to, yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and, you know, whatever, it is what it is, man. So he ended up escorting me. Let's say escort. He ended up escorting me to a Love's, and he's like, yeah, you need to go buy this placard. I went into the Love's to look for this particular placard. They didn't have it. By the time I got back out, he had an out of service sticker on the trailer. So I could still drive the truck, but I couldn't drive the trailer. So he was like, yeah, you need to disconnect from the trailer and try to go find this placard. So ever since then, I had never been back out west. Well, I wouldn't say never, but I hadn't been back out west since that happened. So now we have a load that's 9,000 pounds that's heading to Phoenix, or technically Gilbert, Arizona, but you know, it's in the outskirts of Phoenix. So we sitting here on I-10, long, boring I-10. This is also another hazmat load, and we're on the road to redemption, man. We're gonna see what happens when we get out here. So from what I can technically tell, it seems like out west is where VL we have our problems at. Because if I'm not mistaken, we had a newsletter sent to us this past week of a driver getting a violation out of Cali because he didn't have any type of securement on his trailer when it comes to hauling a hazmat load. So for you guys that don't know, when you're hauling a hazmat load, that trailer is supposed to be secured, meaning, you know, nobody can just walk back there and open your trailer. So it either needs to be secured with a seal or a padlock. So if it's like a wire seal, you know what I mean, hey, you're good. So it means if anybody gonna get into it, they have to break that seal with different type of bolt cutters. But if it's like little plastic seals, I don't know if that still would be considered as your trailer being secured. I wouldn't risk it. Anytime I put a load in my trailer, typically before I shut down, I would secure it. But I know hauling hazmat, because it is on that hazmat test, that trailer is supposed to be secured. So you can't say you didn't know if you passed the hazmat test. So yeah, man, we're gonna see how it goes. I will more than likely update y'all in another video. But man, you know, just sitting out here driving, you know, it takes like 3 days to get out of damn Texas when you're riding through I-10. And I picked this load up out of Houston, or technically Tomball, and we got right under 1,200 miles on it. So like I said, I was originally looking for a load that I was supposed to deliver today, which is Tuesday, before noon. Loads wasn't up there, and the ones that were up there, I wasn't pulling them. Like I mentioned before, man, I don't like pulling heavy loads, especially if I'm going on steep terrains. It's just not worth it for me. You know, now if you know, going to Illinois, going to Minnesota, Iowa, something like that, where it's mostly flat, you know, then yeah, I mean, we can pull a heavy load, but then again, I still try not to. like I said, it just puts more wear and tear on your truck. Yeah, I get it. These trucks are meant to work. I don't want to work this truck any harder than it has to. You know, and like I said, these trucks are meant for fuel economy. You know what I'm saying? They got the fairings on them. They're gear low, automatic. You know, to save fuel, which trust me, I love. But you know, I want a truck. I want this truck to work as easy as possible. So it's just like when you're lifting weights. You know, you're lifting weights. You're benching 150 to 200 pounds. You know, you're working the shit out your muscles. But if it's like you're over here, you're lifting 5 pound, you know, little dumbbells or something, or even 2 pound dumbbells, you know, it ain't nothing to you. So, and that's just how I look at things, man. I'm probably eventually gonna do some routine workout videos, pretty much show y'all, you know what I'm saying, how you can get your muscles kind of right as far as working out on the truck. I do have a weight set coming in, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't know this, but back in the day, man, I used to struggle with gaining weight. I could never gain weight, man, until I started driving. And so, like I mentioned before, I was local for 2 years before I actually came over the road. Yeah, that's pretty much how I was able to gain my weight, man. I used to sit on my butt, I used to eat and take naps, and that's how I was able to gain my weight. And I've loved it ever since, man. And so, you know, now that I'm at a point to where my weight is semi-consistent, to where, you know, I'm at that 210 to 215 mark, man. I'm 6 feet tall. I love it. And so now, and honestly, that was my goal, was to try to gain the weight and then turn it into muscle. So I've got the weight now, and now it's time to turn it into muscle. So I actually have a guy I went to school with, who's a personal trainer, man. He's on Facebook a lot, and he shows a lot of workout routines and all that crap, man. I just sit there and watch that stuff, man, half the day. You know what I'm saying? So I can get some tips and techniques, learn the proper ways of lifting weights and all that. So one of the ones that want to know, you know, hey, how do you stay fit on the road? And I'm not unhealthy. Let me just throw that out there. You know, I'm not unhealthy. I'm not overweight. I'm not obese or any of that. You know, it's got a couple pounds of fat that I honestly don't want to get rid of. Maybe it's a confidence thing or whatever, however you want to look at it. But yeah. So like I said, on the road to redemption, we're on our way to Phoenix. I'm still in Texas. It looks like I'm still gonna be in Texas for another 300 and something miles. And yeah, so that's it for it, man. I'll let you guys know what's up. Hoping we don't have no issues out here. Hoping we don't get pulled over. And if we do get pulled over and get any type of inspection done, you know what I'm saying? Hoping for the best. Like I said, in that particular officer that pulled me over, he was DOT certified, not DOT certified, Hazmat certified. So a lot of DOT officers that you know, a lot of them aren't Hazmat certified. So that was the case when I got pulled. Look at that, they got their own big bird. They do have some DOT officers that aren't Hazmat certified, and like when I got pulled over in Schulenburg, you know, these DOT officers had just received their Hazmat certification, whatever, to do inspections on those, and they had to meet a certain quota. So they're pulling over DOT, they're pulling over Hazmat trucks and trailers, box trucks, whatever, and you know, they have to do so many inspections to, you know, maybe sign off on it or whatever, you know, like community service. You got to do so many hours or such and such, whatever. So they have to do 16 inspections each. And yeah, man. So like I said, you know, you keep your truck maintained. If you're a company driver, you know, do your pre-trips, man. If you have an issue, bring it to the company. You know, set address it to them, bring it to their eyes, and you know, go from there. So I guess I'll catch you guys in another one.